In a world where the skies are often ruled by the might of American, Russian, and Chinese fighter jets, a new contender has quietly but confidently emerged from the north. These superpowers have long set the standard for air dominance, fielding fleets of advanced aircraft that symbolize their global ambitions and military reach. Yet, Sweden's Saab JS-39 Gripen stands out for its unique blend of pragmatism, innovation, and a fiercely independent spirit. Unlike the giants, Sweden's approach to air power is shaped by its own needs and values, not by a desire to project power across continents. Born from Sweden's determination for self-reliance, the Gripen was engineered to be not only effective in combat, but also affordable and simple to operate in large numbers. This philosophy ensures that even a smaller nation can maintain a credible and modern air force without breaking the bank. Unlike its American counterparts, which are often designed for global missions and complex alliances, the Gripen was purpose-built for Sweden's defense. It's tailored to operate in the country's challenging environment, capable of taking off from short, rugged roadways and rural airstrips, far from traditional air bases. Its lightweight, multi-role design means the Gripen can seamlessly switch between air-to-air combat, ground attack, and reconnaissance missions. This versatility allows Sweden and its international partners to respond rapidly to a wide range of threats, from defending airspace to supporting ground forces. The Gripen's resilience is legendary. It can be rearmed and refueled in minutes by a small ground crew, even in harsh weather or remote locations. Its straightforward maintenance requirements mean it spends more time in the air and less in the hangar, a crucial advantage for any air force seeking reliability and readiness. In its latest versions, the Gripen boasts cutting-edge sensors, networked data links, and advanced electronic warfare capabilities. Pilots benefit from intuitive cockpit displays and helmet-mounted sights, giving them a decisive edge in modern aerial combat. These upgrades have transformed the Gripen into a true global contender, challenging the Pentagon's dominance in the international arms market. The Gripen isn't just another fighter jet, it represents a disruptive new model of air power, one that prioritizes flexibility, cost-effectiveness, and national independence. As more countries seek alternatives to the traditional giants, the Swedish Gripen is rewriting the rules for military aviation and inspiring a new era of innovation in the skies. The Gripen's appeal boils down to three things: low cost, operational flexibility, and political independence. But these aren't just buzzwords, they're the foundation of why the Gripen is gaining traction worldwide. In a world where defense budgets are under constant scrutiny, and where nations want to maximize every dollar spent, the Gripen stands out as a practical, forward-thinking solution. Consider the numbers. While the F-35 can cost up to $100 million per jet, the Gripen is significantly more affordable to purchase. But the real savings come in the long run. Operating the Gripen costs just $7,500 per flight hour, compared to the F-35's staggering $33,000. This isn't just a statistic, it means air forces can fly more missions, train more pilots, and keep more jets ready for action, all without breaking the bank. With these savings, air forces can afford more training flights, more frequent patrols, and a larger, more active fleet. This translates to better prepared pilots and a stronger, more visible presence in the skies. For smaller countries, it's the difference between a token air force and a credible deterrent. The Gripen is engineered for real-world challenges. It can take off and land on highways or improvised airstrips, and it's designed to be serviced by small, minimally trained ground crews. This ruggedness means the Gripen can keep flying even if main air bases are compromised, making it much harder for adversaries to ground an entire fleet. But perhaps the most revolutionary aspect is the freedom it offers buyers. Operators get full access to the jet's source code, allowing them to customize software, integrate their own weapons, and adapt the aircraft to their unique needs. There's no waiting for foreign approval to make upgrades or repairs. Countries are in the driver's seat, with true autonomy over their air force. For nations wary of relying on U.S. approval or facing export restrictions, this independence is a game-changer. It means the ability to make sovereign decisions, free from political strings attached to their most critical defense assets. The Gripen's unique blend of affordability, adaptability, and sovereignty is quietly but powerfully reshaping the global fighter market. More countries are taking notice, seeing the Gripen as a way to modernize their air forces without sacrificing independence or financial stability. In the end, the Gripen isn't just another fighter jet, it's a ticket to true operational freedom, giving nations the power to defend themselves on their own terms, now and into the future. The F-35 is a technological marvel, stealthy, networked, and designed for dominance, but its complexity is also its weakness. High costs, maintenance headaches, and supply chain delays keep many F-35s grounded. The Gripen, while not as stealthy, is reliable, affordable, and always ready to fly. Denmark's public frustration with F-35 downtime is a warning to other nations. Advanced tech is useless if it's stuck in the hangar. The real choice isn't just about specs, it's about philosophy. The F-35 is about overwhelming capability at any cost. The Gripen is about practical available power. For many countries, the question isn't which jet is best, but which one actually works for their needs. The Gripen's value lies in its readiness and adaptability, not just its tech sheet. Nowhere is this debate more intense than in Canada, where questions about the country's future defense strategy have become a hot topic in both political circles and among everyday citizens. The issue has sparked passionate discussions in Parliament, on talk shows, and across social media, as Canadians weigh the nation's role on the world stage. Once firmly committed to buying 88 F-35s, Canada is now reconsidering its options. So far, only 16 jets have been officially confirmed, leaving the fate of the remaining aircraft uncertain. This shift has thrown the country's multi-billion-dollar procurement plan into question and opened the door to alternative solutions that could reshape the Royal Canadian Air Force for decades to come. Rising costs, delays, and ongoing political tensions with Washington have led Ottawa to consider a mixed fleet, potentially filling the gap with Swedish-made Gripens. The Gripen, known for its affordability and versatility, is being seriously evaluated as a way to stretch defense dollars further while maintaining operational readiness. The United States has responded with strong warnings, arguing that a Gripen purchase could undermine NORAD's integrated defense and weaken the continent's security posture. American officials insist that interoperability is key, and that diverging from the F-35 could complicate joint operations. But critics of the F-35 deal argue that a larger, more affordable Gripen fleet could actually enhance Canada's security, especially in the vast and challenging Arctic region. They point out that the Gripen's lower operating costs and proven performance in cold climates make it a strong candidate for patrolling Canada's northern frontiers. The Canadian case is being closely watched around the world. If a close U.S. ally like Canada chooses the Gripen over the F-35, it could inspire other countries to break from the American-led default and consider alternatives that better suit their own needs and budgets. The outcome of this decision will send a powerful message about the future of Western air power, alliance politics, and the balance between cost, capability, and sovereignty. As the debate rages on, the Pentagon is watching and worrying, knowing that Canada's choice could set a precedent for allies everywhere. The Gripen isn't just winning over generals, it's winning the public. In Canada, polls show overwhelming support for the Swedish jet, seen as the smart, pragmatic choice. The F-35 is often viewed as an overpriced American import, while the Gripen appeals to national values of fiscal responsibility and independence. Saab's promise of local jobs and lower costs resonates with voters and politicians alike. This groundswell makes it harder for pro-F-35 leaders to ignore the Gripen or dismiss it as a fringe option. The debate has become deeply political, with public opinion shaping procurement decisions. The Gripen story is as much about narrative and national identity as it is about hardware. The US argues that only the F-35 can guarantee NATO interoperability, but the Gripen is already a proven NATO asset. Hungary and the Czech Republic have flown them on alliance missions for years. These jets have integrated seamlessly with NATO's command systems and data links, flying alongside F-16s and Eurofighters. The idea that only the F-35 can unlock alliance cohesion is a myth. NATO has always operated mixed fleets, and the Gripen fits right in. For countries like Canada, this is proof that choosing the Gripen doesn't mean sacrificing alliance effectiveness. The real issue isn't technical, it's about who sets the standard. Modern warfare targets big air bases first, making concentrated fleets vulnerable. Sweden designed the Gripen to survive, able to operate from highways, small airfields, or even dirt strips. This dispersal makes it nearly impossible for enemies to wipe out the fleet on the ground. The Gripen's rugged design and minimal support needs allow rapid turnaround and high sortie rates from hidden locations. The F-35, by contrast, needs pristine bases and specialized support, limiting its flexibility. For countries with vast or remote territories, the Gripen's guerrilla-style operations are a huge advantage. This survivability challenges the US model of centralized, high-value air power. The Gripen offers a nimble, elusive alternative that's hard to defeat. Fighter jet deals are as much about economics as defense. Saab's strategy is to offer industrial partnerships, local jobs, technology transfer and even domestic assembly lines. In Canada, Saab promises 10,000 jobs and potential local production, directly challenging the F-35's diffuse supply chain. This approach turns jet procurement into a national jobs program, making the Gripen politically irresistible. Every Gripen sale is a loss for the US defense industry and a win for local economies. Brazil's local Gripen production is proof this model works, and it's a template Saab is eager to repeat. The economic stakes are as high as the military ones. The Pentagon's real fear isn't losing dogfights, it's losing influence. The Gripen threatens the US-led system where American jets, standards, and political approval dominate. Many nations want affordable, reliable fighters without political strings, and the Gripen delivers. If Canada, a deeply integrated US ally, chooses the Gripen, it signals to the world that alternatives are viable. This could trigger a domino effect, eroding US market share and strategic leverage. The Gripen's success is about sovereignty, pragmatism, and breaking free from expensive, restrictive procurement models. For the Pentagon, the Swedish jet is a quiet but existential threat to its dominance.